Good morning and welcome to my studio. I thought I'd shake things up a little bit this week and take you on the day of a life as a part-time artist. So to give a little bit of context, I don't work Wednesdays, so I work Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday at my day job, so to speak. And then Wednesdays I call my art days. So join me this week as I make some changes to my studio, do a bit of creating, and also go visit some local galleries. So I have a couple of updates to the studio. I've got some curtains up, which will help protect my artwork during the summer because it gets super bright in here. And I'm hoping as well it means that I can have one curtain shut, the door open, feels all bright and summery. But I've also, if I take you around with me, decided to put up some of my recent works on the side here. And here's the aforementioned curtains. But I also, if I pan you down, I've also got some prints of artists, an original in the middle, and also some of my own work. And I finally decided the curtains are up. I don't have an excuse anymore. They're going up today. So I'm planning to put them on this bit of wall here as like a bit of an inspiration wall. I have, if I pop you down there, I have my hammer and some pins. I'm hoping these will be alright. They're lightweight, so should be fine. But yeah, they're going to go on this wall here, because I know there's no electrics in the wall as well. This wall is above a radiator, so I don't want to impact anything. And it means as well, as I say, it's kind of like an inspiration wall while I am here painting. So it's lovely and bright and colourful in here, and that's kind of what I wanted. I'm used to being in a plain wall studio, other than Zoe and Emma, so the double portrait. If you haven't seen that, please go take a look at my website. But in the meantime, I'm going to get on with this so then I can go have some breakfast and then head off or paint. I'm not sure which yet, but let's get going. And here's my little gallery wall area all complete. So I do have some space on the left hand side there for anything I may want to add in the future. And then I've got all my works in progress and a commission down at the bottom here as like a little extra little thing. So just to give you some context, this one up here I did during GCSEs, and it's there as a little bit of a reminder of what I can do. Then down here we've got a print from Marta, who is a Bristol artist, and I was lucky enough to paint alongside her at Swindon Paint Fest. Then in the middle there is a piece by Emma Howe, and she is an artist who I followed for a long time, and this piece just spoke to me, so I got it professionally framed via her framers, and it now sits proudly on this wall. Underneath is a blank frame, and that's because I'm going to stick this together. So this was a piece that I did as part of the January 64 Million Artist Challenge. And I had never really done a collage before, but I was really happy with this one. And again, it's just a little reminder as to the other things I can be creative with. At the top, in the other big frame, that is Darius Santos, and he works with Posca Pen. So this is a print of his. I always wanted to print after I worked with him in Paintfest also, so I decided to go for it last November, December time. So that's how long these prints have been waiting to go up. And another empty frame, I've yet to get something for that one, so I am on the hunt for a piece. And then last but not least, stick myself in that reflection so you can see we've got a postcard of a piece of Billie Eilish by Jem Van Gils, and I absolutely love Billie Eilish. So again, Jem I worked with in Swindon Paint Fest, so we were painting together in the same area of Old Town. And hopefully once that middle piece is up, I've stuck it all down because it's currently unglued, then it will look a little less blank, a little more full. So I've got a lot more artwork on display at the moment, including a commission there on my desk. And it just makes it feel a little bit more vibrant, a little bit more full, and also reminds me of where I'm at, you know, that I have this space. So I'm hopefully going to get on with some of these after a little bit of breakfast and then head off into the world of some galleries. So I'll see you soon. So I've just jumped in the car and I'm going to head off to the View Gallery first to go see a solo exhibition of Caroline Day, and then I'm going to head off to Corsham, to the Corsham Gallery, and see Cheryl Fox's work that's currently in the window this week. By the time I post this, I have a feeling there will be another artist in the Corsham Gallery as they swap around their window every 2 weeks. It will be really lovely to go and see her as she is in there this afternoon. I don't know whether I can take photos or videos, so hopefully I can give you a little sneak peek of what I saw, but if not, I will see you back at home. So I just got back in the car from visiting Caution Gallery, and I loved both View Gallery and Caution Gallery. So it was Caroline Day at View Gallery, and saw good friend Cheryl Fox at the Caution Gallery, and it was really nice to have a chat with sort of like artists or arty people, so to speak, about the work that was there, and it felt good to get out and do it, and it's really inspired me to, you know, carry on doing my thing, to create some, you know, smaller, medium, and a couple of even larger sized works, and, you know, keep people updated with what I'm doing, because I got a couple of compliments that made me blush from the people at View Gallery, and it just means the world to be known in the local art community, and to, as I say, get out and about. So I'm going to head back home. I'm not sure, saying about 4:30 that I'll get home. So I will see what time I have, as I teach fitness classes on Wednesday evenings. So I'll have a little bit of time crocheting, I think, and I'll take you along with me to show you the crochet that I'm doing at the moment, and then have an early dinner before heading off for my fitness class. But yeah, it's been a fantastic day, and I think some really good things have come out of it. So let me get this coat off. Dump it there, I'll put it away in a second. I have got home and I'm back in the studio. Those were fantastic exhibitions. I highly recommend going and seeing the View Gallery over in Royal Wootton Bassett, right on the High Street. Lovely people in there. Absolutely lovely people. And also the changing exhibitions in the Caution Gallery. So I'm not sure who's in the window next, as it gets changed every 2 weeks. But I think by the time I post this, Cheryl's work would have been out of there. However, keep an eye on her social media and stuff. I didn't take any photos because I was too busy talking and admiring the work there. But yeah, absolutely well worth going for the little art date that I did. So I'm going to chill now for half an hour before I get some dinner. So as I say, I teach fitness classes on Wednesday evenings, and then I might come back into the studio, do a little bit more painting, but it entirely depends on what time my dear husband comes home, as we always like to spend a bit of time together before I go off for the rest of the evening. So I will show you the project that I'm currently on, and even maybe take you through a little quick snippet of me crocheting. So that is another row finished. So this blanket, I've lost count of the number of rows. This is all the side. It's still going. And that's the bottom. So I've actually only got a few rows to go. So I am currently here in the pattern. So I've got grey, brown, and then I'm doing 12 rows of this malted colour. And then it's all done. So this is actually being done for my husband for our wedding anniversary this year. So I've got a few months
but it's one of those things that I've started it and I want to finish it now. I want to get it done, want to get it all sort of sewn up and things. But thank you for joining me today as I take you through a day in life. Things aren't always like this, I have to admit. Some days I do just spend it all in the studio, some days is admin days, but this is quite a varied day where I've done a little bit of everything, and it's actually been really enjoyable, so I'm hoping to do a little bit more of that in the future, go and see some local artwork and things like that. So I will leave you there and I will see you soon back in the studio.